Hello, and welcome back. Got some stuff to. It's been a busy morning already. Got up. I had to go to the store, a couple stores. Of course, and then ended up at Dollar General to get some supplies, which now really tells me I have to get my other in the door cabinet here. I have to get that cabinet built soon. And I really need to get my kitchen remodel and build the other cabinet that's going to go the whole way up to the ceiling and across the back behind the stove. I really got to get that done so I get a little more storage for food and whatnot. I don't got enough. It's tight. So, and it's bright out, even though it's hazy and cloudy. So I got a whole bunch of stuff done, and then I was like, yeah, the other day when I said I was going to, I don't even know if I put that video up or not, but I was going to get bulbs because my turn signal stopped working. Smacked on it. It didn't want to come back on like it has in the past. So I figured it must have been the bulbs. So I go get some bulbs. Of course, there's different ones that are listed for this. Apparently it's got, I know it has the sealed lights, but then there's a sealed halogen, and there's one that says halogen, and it's weird. Apparently they made different options for light bulbs usage on these vans. So I just got a couple of, one of each. Then I thought, well, you know what? Before I got stuff to do, plans later today, go hang out with some peoples. But I thought before I do that, let me quick replace these bulbs. And I completely forgot about when I bought this thing because it had an issue then, and they replaced the bulb, and the guy was like, oh yeah, there you go, it's all fixed. But what I didn't realize was that, because this thing was a work van, I remember seeing on the back of the light housing that it had one of them aftermarket add-ons for like the safety flasher, because this was a work van. And I get that, that's cool, whatever. But they didn't leave the actual stuff hooked up. It's just the housing. But pulling it apart, let's go see what I found. See, what I found was that's somebody's idea how to fix, when they put in the flasher, they used wire nuts. On automobile, out here in the elements, they used wire nuts. Now, from a lot of the stuff I found in this van when I cleaned it out, I'm going to guess that maybe this was an electrician's van. Electricians may be smart, but they also dumb. Why in the hell would you use wire nuts on a vehicle? You must use butt connectors with the heat shrink that you heat them up and it seals it. So, of course, I started messing with the wire nuts, and lo and behold, my light came back on. So we are fixing this correctly, adding in a little bit of extension here, so that way it'll be easier when I pull the whole housing out to have more room, because it was really, close right in here, trying to get the bulb out. So we're gonna fix that. So that's the project for today, the last final project before I head to my destination to hang out with some peoples. And so anyway, but just another day in van life. It ain't all glamorous, that's for sure. Trees are starting, the leaves are starting to pop. There's the leaves starting to pop. It's a beautiful day out. Oh, sun's shining enough. I can't tell you what my solar producing right now because the app is on this phone that I'm videoing. But it's definitely, I know it's producing some, so that's good. And since the solar's been hooked up and I put the disconnect switch in on the solar line, and since I put the ground from the charge controller on the shunt for the battery monitor, my sealed lead acid batteries have seemed to, the soft-stration issue seems to have gone away. Last night when I shut the van off and got in the back to go to bed, for the first time ever, my batteries were showing 13.1 volts and held there. And even when I turned the light on, it only dropped to 12.9. So that's better than when I first put the batteries in. So I think we're doing okay. But I'm gonna get back to this and finish this project. I'm on a timetable. I'll catch you all later. Remember, fight for love, not hate.